as you've seen for much of the hour. Former Tshwane Mayor, Dr. Murunwa Makwarela, having died. We understand that he passed away during the early hours of this morning at the age of 52. Hopefully more details will be forthcoming. But for now, let's bring in the family spokesperson, Reverend Abel Dube, who joins us now for a sense of what happened. And Reverend Dube, thank you for your time, albeit under these circumstances. We appreciate it on the SABC. Our sincerest condolences to you and the family. What happened?
No, thank you so much. I'm here to announce that Dr. Murunwa Makwarela passed on early hours this morning after a very short illness, and it is sad news to us as a family and also to the community at large.
I can imagine. Are you able to get us a sense of where he was at the time?
He passed on at the hospital. He was at the hospital when he passed on early hours this morning.
Sure. You say this was a short illness. When did you as a family become aware that he wasn't well?
I didn't get you.
I was just trying to get a sense of when as a family you became aware that he wasn't well.
No, we became aware yesterday, especially yesterday evening hours when he wasn't feeling well, and his wife took him to the hospital, to the doctor, and the doctor immediately requested that he get admitted at the hospital, and that's when everyone got away. That's why it's a shock to all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So is the
and
news.
We have been in constant communication with him and the wife while he was on his way to the hospital and there at the hospital. And then early hours in the morning, around 4, that's when we got the news, 4 a.m., that no, he has passed on.
Wow. And before this, I presume there was no sign of him not being okay, any kind of long-standing condition that would have warranted a rush to the hospital?
He was one healthy person, very healthy person. On Sunday, he was preaching. Yesterday, even in the morning, I myself was speaking to him early in the morning, yesterday morning, and there was no sign that he was not well.
Yeah. Look, I understand and appreciate issues to do with privacy and things like that, but I imagine many people, especially in Tshwane, who had followed his political career would have an interest in finding out what was wrong. Do you have that information?
We still have to hear from the doctors what was wrong, but he was feeling a little bit weaker. That's why he had to be taken to the hospital.
All right, fair enough. Still very early stages. Once again, our condolences.
We'll have more details as we speak to the doctors, because we still have to speak to the doctor. And I'm still on my way coming from the hospital now so that I can go to his residence. So more details will follow soon.
All right. The family spokesperson there, Reverend Abel Dube, thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. Difficult conversation to have this. I mean, it's been less than 24 hours since Murunwa Makwarela, the former speaker of Tshwane, the announcement that he had passed away. So we'll allow the family to ascertain the details around exactly what happened, but confirmation for you at the very least that those reports have in fact credence. As soon as there is details around even just the memorial and funeral proceedings, of course, we'll bring them to you here on the SABC News channel. Murunwa Makwarela not only being the mayor, but at some stage also the speaker. You might remember he had to resign at some stage following allegations of insolvency, that he didn't declare that he was insolvent before taking up office. And there was more controversy when it appeared that the rehabilitation certificate he provided was in fact illegitimate. But nonetheless, I suppose those discussions will take place once the family has made sense of what really is a tragic moment.